My name is Larry Dirksen with No Shame Ministries, and we are a Christ-centered, biblically based mental wellness program. Our focus is on closing gaps in the mental health system so that people can live out their life stories. And we emphasize a healthy spirit, healthy soul, healthy body, and healthy relationships.
Participating in a no shame group where they're supported by the mental wellness and the 24/7 access and the trusted people, I think that's really huge. Science tells us that support and community that is loving and trusted is the #1 predictor of positive outcome and success in recovery and wellness. So when we're talking about depression or bipolar or suicide ideation indicators, our coaches know how to look for those kind of things. And I think that's really important to bridge that gap between coaches and no shame, but also the professional therapists and practitioners out in the community. That collaboration is going to be key for the success of so many people.
So we reach our objectives through educational programs, through weekly discipleship and support groups, and through multiplying mental health coaches, with the idea of turning a reactive mental health system into a proactive one.
I'm a Jesus success story. As a Christian, I believe I have a spirit, a soul, a body, and a community. And there is no other organization out there that I'm aware of that integrates science and biblical truth together.
No Shame Ministry isn't just for the mentally ill, it's for people who want to grow in their spiritual and emotional maturity. Romans 12 tells us not to be conformed to the image of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So that's not just talking about a spiritual transformation, but is also very good neuroscience.
I was a retired pastor. I know the concern is no shame based on the Word of God, on Christian principles, and it is. So that's the basics and great place to start.
Someone should consider participating in this group if they want to surround themselves with people who are going through a similar thing and can understand where you're at in life.
Where does help come from? Where does healing come from? It comes from understanding who we are, who God is, how He made us, and how His promises change us from the inside out. So in a church, that's foundational to everything we do, and just as true for No Shame.
I have gained a lot from participating in No Shame. Getting more tools to help me out alongside therapy and everything else that I do. And I'm getting more support from people who are going through a similar experience or can understand what phase of life you're in or what season you're in, and getting a new perspective, how your brain works from both a scientific perspective as well as a biblical perspective.
So for me, having PTSD and anxiety disorder, being disabled because of that, you want a safe place. Anybody wants a safe place. Safe in the sense of people get it, what we're going through. And so I go to No Shame Ministry and I'm accepted there. It's a free place in terms of I don't have to hide anything, a very trusting group. It's just very healing in that aspect alone.
I don't think there's any one person out there that's not ever been affected directly or indirectly by mental wellness.
So No Shame Ministries would like to invite you in this renewed approach to mental wellness.